What's up, everyone? In this video, I want to walk you through some trades I took today between trading futures and options. I made around $1,800 on the day, which I'm very thankful for on a choppy morning like this. But before we get started, as always, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any of my upcoming videos. Let's get right into this NVIDIA trade. First off, I want to point out this stopped me out in my first entry. I can't remember exactly what the loss was or if I was break even. I really didn't look at my P&L. I followed my plan. Then I re-entered. I seen we come down, we bought, had a buyer step in to push it back up. I got my indicators off my screen, my studies off my screen, because I want to show you the bear chart, just raw price action, okay? So we came up reclaimed. I re-entered here. Then I see, we're starting to chop. I knew we was going to form, some kind of pattern the way the price action was behaving. I've seen it before. So I said, okay, I'm going to hold through this. Honestly, I would have stopped out if we broke this low here, regardless of the chop. And we eventually came up and had a nice move and trimmed for profit. Then we stopped out our entry price. So I ended up making money on the video overall today. And I'm still currently watching it for a breakout of this pattern you see here. I don't typically trade this, but if we can get a nice reversal here with some good buying volume come in, that trade would be based off price action and volume and, a break above that resistance that you see here. Oh, let's talk about the trade I had on SPY. Then we'll talk about the futures trades. Oh, before I go any further, real quick, for futures, I use funded accounts. If you're interested in funded accounts, getting funded where you don't have to use your own capital, I'll leave a link in the description of the company I use. Check them out. But let's get on with my SPY trade. So I wanted to see us form a trend, right? That was our game plan pre-market. I was kind of ruling out pre-market action because I was just paying attention to what happened after market open. I wanted to get an early entry on an uptrend if we form one because the market's been strong, right? I had some strong movement to the upside. So we pulled back. I got in calls here. Honestly, it did exactly what I wanted. It gave us this nice push up. We trimmed high a day. I was waiting on 450.96 for my second trim. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. When we broke structure here, I stopped out, right, on my runners. The theta was starting to take effect on the premiums. I was trading same-day expiration. Time decay was getting me, right? Even though I entered at a lower price, my premiums were getting very close to my entry off this breakdown here. That was my thought process. That's why I exited where I did. And we had some nice selling volume coming in as well. We've talked about the options trade. Let's move on to the futures trade that I took. I think you all really like this. So one of the future trades that I took was when we wicked back down, right? Wicked back down to pick up some orders around this prior day close. That's what I was looking for my entry. I want to see us retest this area. I want to see some strong buyers. I was watching Bookmap, which is something I recently have added into what I'm watching to trade with. I keep around a 4-point stop loss on my positions on ES, 4 to 5, depending on my size. Typically, I'm only trading 1 to 2. Okay, 2 would be, I guess, you're my normal size. I still like to keep my stop loss around that 400. Okay, that kind of keeps as long as I'm snapping my entries, that gives me allows for good risk management for me. Fits my plan really well, my style. You may have more of a risk tolerance, but if you're trading on the funded accounts like I do with futures, on options I trade with my own money on Thinkorswim, but with futures, I use the account the one I'm leaving the link in the description. You don't want to let it hit your trailing drawdown because that's how you lose your accounts, right? They simply take them back. You're not responsible for the capital or anything. But the way I've got it set up with that $400 to $500 stop loss, it works out really well for me. Feel free to comment how you manage your funded accounts. I would love to read it. I'm sure there's plenty of people that watch my videos that are much better future traders than I am. And that's all I have. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me. I do my best to keep these recaps short and to the point. I know you have a busy life. I try to keep my longer videos saved for like when I'm teaching a strategy or something, something big. But if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.